what I know and what we know, that our leaders can do anything to look for sympathy. They can do anything. This is what we've experienced and what we've seen and what is still happening. We don't say it did that, but look at this point. I've watched the whole video and it's in public domain. Like, the goons came well prepared, cover their faces. You couldn't even see them. When they came, the question which is still raising an eyebrows, where was the bodyguard? Because we didn't even see a bodyguard attacking, trying to defend his boss. We didn't even see some attack there. So when you look at this thing in a sober mind, without reacting, it also creates an attention. What really happened, what really transpires there is something we cannot talk much about right now until investigation is done. But if you watch it very soberly, with the sober mind, you will see there is some things are not adding up there. We are not judging, but this is something which has happened. The other time, people shouted, people called names, people, Tuju has been abducted and whatever and whatever. At the end of the day, the man was in the house. The same with the Koimburi. The same. So we don't say that he attacked himself, but until further investigation is done, is when we will know the actual truth behind this story. Otherwise, leaders, you are fond of, looking for sympathy votes. At this point, we are approaching election. Our leaders can do anything for them to be re-elected or for them to, to clinch to another position they want. This is something you've seen and it's happening, and it will happen tomorrow with another person, then another person. So we should be so much vigilant on this issue. Should be so much. Otherwise, this is the same tactics. They are convincing you after you voting them in, they become something else. So it's your mandate to scrutinize which kind of a leader you electing. It's your mandate as a voter. We should not vote with emotion. We should not overreact. Because when we overreact, our leaders are happy. Their plan is going as they want. This is something you should now be mature enough to distinguish between the sympathy and the real thing. If it's true it was attacked, then those culprits must be brought to book, and that is something we cannot, we condemn in a high order. Well, we will not allow that to happen. But with our politicians, anything can happen. Anything can happen with a politician. So, anyway, let's wait. Wish him a quick recovery, but let's wait for the final, investigation. Until then,